Hey guys, good morning. So we have a little sunshine. There was rain earlier. The rain fall little heavier during the 5 o'clock. No, during the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Yeah. So the rainfall during that time, the thunder and the lightning take place during 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and it every now and then. But hey, we have sunshine. What is this saying? It means that there is hope. Even though there is a storm, there is hope. The sun will keep shining. It's a reminder to all of us, no matter what storm we are going through in our life, we are going to make it because there is hope. The rain is fine sprinkling now, but it's not falling heavy. And it's a beautiful day. We got some blue skies. Here's the blue skies. There we are. Beautiful blue skies. Who would have thought that there was going to be blue skies? Because we are looking for the storm to be dramatic and everything. But God knows the heart of those who will be suffering from this major storm. So He brings hope to remind us that we are not alone because there is sunshine. And it helping us to put more faith in Him. Yeah, this is how we have to learn how to put faith in God, because all of us are going through our storm. But the sun is a reminder that even though there's a storm out there and we are going through that storm, there is hope. So let today be the day you hope, and hope in what is right. And when God is holding on to your hand, guys, hold on to Him. Don't let Him go. This is your moment to shine. Just like that beautiful sun right over there. And guess what? The birds are out eating. I know you guys heard them singing. The birds is singing so nicely. So what do you do in this time? Pray, glorify God, thank Him. Thank Him for keeping all of us safe. And for those who are receiving the rain, pray for them that the water is not too much for them that they can't handle. And while we are doing that, we also need to adhere to the warning that the government issue. One such warning is that we are not supposed to leave our house. We are supposed to stay in. And when we receive that kind of instruction, it is because the government don't want anyone to suffer any harm during the storm. He wants everyone to be safe. So let us do what the government is asking us. Stay inside. Don't go out on the street. Wait for further information, and He will tell us what to do. I think the Kingston area is experiencing the heavy rain, and back that side, St. Andrew and other places, maybe St. Mary. Maybe those places are experiencing the rain. But here in the west, the countryside, we are having some sunshine. And we should be grateful. We should be grateful for the sunshine. It is needed, it is necessary, it is temporary because there is still rain in motion, but it's the way God is saying, be hopeful. We need to be hopeful. So let us be hopeful today. The birds need the sunshine to keep them warm. So that's it. That's why the sun is shining. And the other animals that doesn't have a lot of feather or fur also need the sunshine. So they can stay warm too. It's windy. It's not too windy. But it's perfect. Outside is perfect. So you will see it gets dark every now and then is because of the rain clouds, as you all can see, as the rain clouds shadow over the sun. Maybe a little rain will come, and sometimes there's no rain, as you can see, guys. It's a beautiful day. Full joy it like me. Hi, Tiga. Is that Tiga or Splashy? Splashy. Hi, Splashy girl. Tiny boy. Hi, tiny boy. Tiny boy. Hey, tiny. Beauty girl. Splashy. You're back on your feet. So nice. So happy. Hey guys, welcome. Please remember to thumbs up the live stream. Just double tap your screen and you will hit that thumbs up button. Good morning, L'Oreal. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Welcome, Emma. Good morning to you. Are you safe from the storm? So far, so good. Can't complain. We have some hope over here, and that means we have sunshine. Yeah. But I don't know, for some other parishes, I don't know if they are experiencing the sunshine like I am. But I know in Kingston there is rain. I'm not so 100% sure about St. Mary, St. Andrew, those places. I'm not 100% sure if they're still having rain, but yeah, so far so good. Won't complain. Grateful. When you see the sun shining during a storm, you know that there is hope. And we need to be grateful. We need to show appreciation and let God know that we are happy that it is not worse than what it is, and we still have to pray for those that are living in area where it is easy to be flooded with plenty of water. When the rain falls too heavy, those areas are affected by the every rainfall. So we have to still pray for those ones because they they need the prayer so they can, be safe and have hope. Where they see things get dim, they know that there is hope. And that's why I focused the camera this morning on the sunshine too. Thank you, Woodpecker, to let us to help us to see that there is hope, because during the storm there is some sunshine. In our lifetime, we go through storm, and we tend to want to give in because we don't see where the sun is shining. But if we are patient, we will see that there is sunshine. And guys, you know what was my major concern? I kind of voiced it to few people, but one such person who did not totally agreed to how I look at it. They were looking at it at another way, but people are entitled to their opinions and their own way of thinking. But we need to be positive. No matter how life gets, we need to be positive. So as I was in Savannah Mar yesterday, I see everyone rushing, getting stuff together and prepping to prepare themselves for the tropical storm, right? And while they were preparing, I take a pause and I started to observe, because me love to be observative and look around me surrounding and take notes. And while I was there observing, the supermarket was so filled that you could not find space to buy a bottle of water and drink. You have to go to the small outlets to get water. So the small outlets were being supported during that time because, the storm is coming. So these little outlets are getting some food to eat. They can put food on their table. And that was a blessing. Don't get me wrong. It is a blessing. Here is what I look at. You have a bed to sleep in. I have a bed to sleep in. I have food on my table. You have food on your table. The next person have food on the table. Who does not have food on their table? Who do not have a bed to sleep in? Let me see if you guys are thinking the way I am thinking. Who do not have a bed to sleep in? Who do not have food on their table? And who do not have nothing to, to make a fence around if the storm really hits the way it's supposed to hit or the way they say it's gonna hit? Who are these ones? Think about it and let me know. Think about it and let me know, because I think about it the whole time, and as I said, I share my opinions with some other persons. One person did not see it the way I look at it, the other person totally agree. So Malachi said, good morning to you, Malachi, welcome. Malachi says, the houseless. Yes, the people them we don't have no house to button up, to put black pan in house top. The unsound mind people them in the street. The people them we don't know where their next meal are come from. Because if you no go out there and purchase something and throw it into the bin, those one do not eat. Or if you don't see them walking on the street and they say, give me $1 or $2, those one do not eat. I was so in I don't know the words to describe, but I was a little upset. A lot upset. Not a little. I was very upset. Why I was very upset? It is because I have a bed, you have a bed, other people have a bed, they have a house to button up. And this one has nothing. So in that moment of pause, while I was watching everything flowing, I said, maybe people think this girl is going cuckoo. But I wasn't going crazy. I was praying for those one without a home, without a bed, without a house. Malachi said houseless. The rain is coming back down. Yeah, I was praying for those one. I was looking towards those one in prayer, saying, Lord, they are of unsound mind. They don't know where their next meal is gonna come from, and they don't even know where the warm bed is gonna go. While I was talking and voicing my voice about it, one of who I was talking to says they will sleep underneath buildings and in front of shop pavement. And I was like, but what about when the heavy water and the rain start fall and then get wet? I said, they will get wet. And she was saying, oh, they are sensible. Me said, yes, but there are times, and there are some of them that don't even know when there is going to be raining or when there is going to be a weather like something like this. They will only see people going back and forth until they don't see anyone. So they started to wonder what's happening. So these are the time we do not have nothing to give these one, but prayer. Prayer is necessary for these one. Pray that they come to their senses at some little point. It may not stay for a long time, but when they do come to those senses, they run to a shelter or they go to an infirmary where they can go there and get a hot cup of tea, some tough crackers, a bowl of soup, some cornmeal porridge, anything, because they must school. And while I was there observing, I saw one of them, they were lying along the pavement. In the broiling sun, the sun was so hot. I drank so many bottles of water yesterday that I was like, when this thirst is going to quench? The heat of the time yesterday was unpredictable and it was unmanageable. Water could not quench the thirst. I saw everybody drinking water because the heat was overwhelming. Every one of us were feeling the heat. And I think it was a lady. She just lay along the pavement and she was sleeping. And she covered in her little sheets. No care to the world, not even knowing what's happening around her because she's so tired that she is going to catch up on the sleep that she's missing out on. So the houseless or the homeless and the unsound mind and those little ones that walk and beg. What about the street kids? The kids that are on the street that don't have a home, that don't even have a family. We need to put them in our prayer, guys. We need to have them in our thoughts. We all run and batten up ourselves and protect ourselves, but we need to think a little prayer towards them too. They don't have nowhere to run to. They don't have nobody if you batten up a house and said, all right, you go along in there so and stay, you will be okay. No, they don't. So I take it upon myself to ask God to make things, it may not be easy, but just comfortable enough for them to endure it. Because these ones are human beings too. Yes, some of them make bad decisions in their lifetime and the decision affect them for the rest of their life. Some of them, it's just one of who I was talking to saying it's their destiny. And I was so kind of upset. I was like, destiny? Why would anyone want their destiny to be on the street? That's not destiny. That's sadness. Guys, it's raining. The rain is coming. Maybe I have to get my umbrella. I'm so cold. Tiga? Hi, Tiga. Yes, guys, I'm back. I have my umbrella just in case if the rain come down. I just stay right here and keep talking to you. So yes, guys, those ones, they are out there. And if you try, they said, I was watching a little video where they said the town of Savamar is empty. There is no one there. But the person that was doing the video or the live stream, so to speak, was just focusing on the emptiness of the town and was not looking at the unsound mind that is laying along the pavement or standing underneath a business place or sitting down under that business place. They were not focusing on those one. They were just looking at the emptiness of the place. These one were not even called to mind, so to speak. And I was saying, wow, look at that. This person is doing the live stream and looking at the emptiness and don't even see that, hey, it's empty, but there is somebody here. So you see, their thought is not towards the houseless or the homeless. Malachi said, I feel for them too. They are in every country. I know. And come on, some of them, yes, they made bad decision because you tell them, listen, don't go down that road because it's not a good decision for you to go down there because what you're going down there for is not going to help you along the way or in the future. But they have this thing that if I don't experience it, I won't know anything about it. Good morning to you, Miss Wright. How are you doing? Welcome. Good morning, Alice, and you all. Good morning. How are you doing? So here I was thinking about those unfortunate ones that don't have a house to button up. Yeah, the unsound mind and the homeless and those ones. Some of them are kids that don't have mother and father. They don't even have auntie or uncle. But they are out there. And the title of today's live stream is because even though there's a storm passing over us or going to hit directly whichever direction it takes, there is sunshine, and the sunshine is telling us there is hope. In our lifetime, there is storm, but there is hope. So when we are praying, don't just pray for ourselves and those who are in our immediate family and for those who are at the churches. No, pray for those who are not in our family, for the fatherless, for the least fortunate, the houseless, the homeless, the unsound mind. Yes, you don't know the direction they're going to take, but that doesn't mean you're going to give up. You pray for them because they don't have a roof over their head, but it's up to us to show them that, listen, even though we may not have the food to give you, but we have something way better. We can ask God to direct you to get a good help. Because some of them don't really want to listen, because they feel say when you take them out of the situation that they're in, you're trying to control them. They don't know that you're helping them. So that is why prayer is needed in the first place. Miss Wright said, I am okay so far. Very nice. Is it raining where you are? The rain comes now and then, but we are having some sunshine, so to speak. It's drizzling. Even though I'm talking to you, we're still having some drizzling after rain. As you can see where the sun is, and then the dark clouds keep coming in. So that is how we are getting the rain. And then on the other side, there is blue skies. And I know it is hopeful. Even though the storm is out there and it will pass us, and the next country that probably experience it maybe experience it worse than us, but at the same time we need to be grateful that we did not get the full effect of it. No, a little sunshine in Negril, awesome. See, I'm telling you. And that is why we need to be hopeful and keep on praying. And that is why I think about those without a home. The people that you pass on the street that don't think properly. They don't have a decent conversation because of the way their mentality is. Mental status for those ones sometimes are not as good as it's supposed to be. And it, as I always said, it can be the bad decision that they make in their lifetime, but I don't believe it's their destiny. Some of them, they were born with it, and it does not show until certain times. Some of them is due to health problem while they are being affected by it. Yeah. So we need to be grateful. We need to show that we are thinking of them. You pass them on the street, you will know the ones that means well. You will know the ones that really need what they're asking for. For example, say someone said, buy me some water, I need some water. Purchase the water for them. So what if they ask for some food? Yeah, give them the food. But if they ask for the wrong reason, you and I know they won't receive it because they are not asking for it for the proper reason. That's it. But when we know the right reason, and or you could say the motive, when you know their motive, you can lend a hand to them. But when the motive isn't right, I will not tell you to support it. If it's just for selfish gain, then don't support it. But these ones, they are out there, they are not in a house, they are out there in the rain. Maybe where they are, it's raining, maybe there's water, maybe maybe they are in a flood area, and the area get flooded easily. You can pray. You can pray. Pray that God help to direct their minds so they can find a safer place where they can stay until the storm pass or till the high water is no more. Pray that they find one shelter where, you know, they can get some food, some warm cup of porridge, and some hot cup of tea, few tough crackers. Yeah, them a human being too. They need them. They need a little food. Think of them. No, some of them, if you walk on the street, I don't know how many of you observe them, but as I said, I observe them. When you walk on the street and they said, Miss beg you $1, you can't interact with them. What do you want the dollar for? Me go buy some food or me go buy something where not go be nutrients to them body. You can say no. You can get a job, and when you get a job, it will help you to understand that you need to save that money so you can have proper nutrients to your body. Some of them don't want to work, and that I get. I see that a lot. Some of them, they want to just waste time. But as I said, not all of them is the same. Do not use one to judge the other, but we can be sympathetic with these ones because their mind is not in the right place. Malachi says they're houseless, and I agree. And Malachi also said they're all over the country. They're everywhere. They're in every country. Every country has one of them. Sometimes even in a family, there's a family that have one of them. Some of them in a show until late down. Some of them it start from early. Some of them it start from infancy. So that's my 2 cents I want to share with you guys. So this morning when I doing a little prayer preparation, pray for the one they get a little hot cup of tea. Pray that somebody pass by and they eat some food. And say, alright, me no bother want it because you seems like you want more of me and give to them, make them eat too. Pray that somebody can say, make me buy you one shirt to keep you warm. Yeah, and give them 2 clothes. And all those people will have those nice clothes. But then buy, every day they buy one designer clothes. And every day they have more clothes in their closet. They have more clothes than how they eat food. Take out some of them clothes you can go give them one day. Make them clean too. Make them feel safe too and warm. This morning when I wake up, I woke up at 2 o'clock. in the before day. When I woke up at 2 o'clock, the first thing me do, is say a little word of prayer, check the weather app for see what go on, read a few scripture, and pray. Pray for these ones. Pray for the family. Pray for those who are not in my family. And pray for the brothers and the sisters who give spiritual encouragement. Because, yeah, the spiritual encouragement are the best part. Physical food is nourish the body, but the spiritual food is the best food that anybody can receive. And that's why we have God's word, the Bible. Yeah. Hebrews Hebrews 10:24 and 25 says we must always seek the opportunity to show love, to give insight into God's word so others can benefit from it. And we must always stick to each other. Some is from the choices they make. Yes, it's true. They made those choices and they are suffering because of that. And some are just natural. But there are still humans. Yes, they are human beings. They are human beings. That's why we need to consider them. Let us consider them because there is still hope. That is exactly why my title is not about them, but my title is simple say, when there's a storm, there is always a calm. All of us experience a storm, Miss Right? All of us experienced a storm in our lifetime. And we sometimes become frustrated because of the storm, not realizing there is hope. So you see, the sunshine is a form of reminder to us that there is hope. There is hope for each and every one of us. No one is exempt. All of us, there is hope. Who would have thought things would have changed the way it does? Huh? No one, because everyone is saying, one more mentality that people need to stop saying, and I will not totally agree with them. I will not on a whole agree with them because they have this mentality saying, oh, the storm is coming and God make it come because the country need to shake up. Come on. You think God is going to send a wicked storm to affect righteous and unrighteous? And to know that there are so many little sick children in the hospital that need medical care 24/7. You think God is going to send a storm to do that kind of damage and harm to so many countries? No, God didn't do it. He allowed things to happen, but He did not do it. That's not how He works. He gives us time to change. These things that are happening were put in place a long time. Yes, He did not put them in place for them to harm us, no, but because of sin and imperfection. That is why things are going the way they are going. When sin is no more, things will become normal and no one will be affected by the things that is happening. No storm, no heavy rain, no sickness, no nothing. These things will never take place. These things will not take place. Because of sin and imperfection, these things are happening to us. Stop blaming God for when bad things happen. God do not do anything bad. God is a good God. He allows things to happen, but He don't do anything that is bad. Guys, can you give me a moment, please? I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm gonna step away. Miss Wright, if you know, you know. So just give me a few minutes, please. I don't think I will mute. You know what? Let me mute. I soon come back. Just give me a few minutes, please. I try my best not to stay long. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, yes, some of them, as I was saying earlier, it is the choices they make, the decisions. Some of them are just bad influence, bad company have caused them to make these kind of decisions and to do the things that they do. And in the long run, they suffer the consequences. As Miss Wright said, they are still human beings. I do agree with her. We need to consider them just the same. And many of you will have mixed feeling and say, oh, me work too hard and me can't give them the money. True. True, you work hard for your money and you can't just get up and give them your money. But you can discern the ones that really need the food when they beg you for food to eat. You can discern that these ones really, really need it. And you can discern when they really don't need it. Some of them, they are willing to work and they will work and eat food. If you want something to be done, all you have to do, just tell them what you need to be done. It will get done. And then you need to give them some food. Feed them. You have some clothes where you know wear. They in the suitcase or the barrel. And you know wear them. You have them to look on like trophy. You can't give it away. You can carry go give them. Yeah. You can carry those clothes and give it to those ones so they can be covered. So when you pass them on the street, they will be covered. That's how you can be considerate. And that's how you can think of them. When you do it in that way, it shows sympathy on your part. You're showing them love. You're showing them that, listen, someone care. In when their brain flicker, according to how their mind work, when it flicker, they will see the little good you do, you know. They may not know how to express thank you. Some of them, not all of them, some of them will say thank you, God bless you. You understand me? Some of them will not say thanks because they don't even know the word thanks. But that does not mean you're going to look at them and say they don't deserve it. We don't deserve forgiveness. Not true. No. But God knows that we're imperfect. So He extends forgiveness to all of us. And we can learn from Jesus. Look on Jesus when he touched the leper. When He healed the leper. Yeah, we can learn from Him. He not even when they think about the boy, man have a lot of stuff on his hand and he dirty. He ain't even that name come to his mind. He just said, you are healed. Because of what? Love, sympathy, compassion. All of that. Humility, all of that. And Jesus extended the warrant. You have some of them, they're so terrible that they will done your career in no time. When I mean done your career, I know most of you might know. They will say things that is harmful. They will say things that people might think it's true because of the way they are talking. But if they realize that they only operate like that because of how their mind works. Nonetheless, let us be compassionate. Let us think of them. Let us pray that their mind flicked into the right way where they can go and get shelter. So if rain is falling where they are, they can be dry. And if someone is passing and eating some food, can share the food and give them, because it is necessary. They need it. They need the food. So yes, guys, that's what I want to share with you this morning. It's a beautiful day. I am grateful that we see some sunshine. The rain will keep coming, but I am not so 100% sure about other parishes. That doesn't mean that you should think about just the parish that you're living in. You should think about those parishes too and pray for them. And remember, there are some people that live in the flood-prone area. We need to pray for them too, that they get to higher ground before the water keep rising, because if the water rises, then there's gonna be a problem. Hello, Splashy. Oh, an update on my little Splashy, my kitten. She's up and running and playing. She's getting back her strength. Her face is looking so happy, and she's telling me thank you every little chance she gets. So I won't take any credit for that because the credit goes to God. He's the one that keep her and keep on healing her from the inside out. I don't know what's going on the inside, but I can tell if her inside is not feeling so well, it shows in her eyes and her face. But the inside is getting better, so I can tell that it's showing on the outside because she's all over the place. She's running all over the place and she's playing. If if the wind is blowing and a leaf is being carried in the wind, she's chasing the leaf. So I know she's doing great. I'm looking at her playing right now. I'm gonna get my phone and video it so you guys can see. She's so amazing. Daisy girl, you okay, Daisy? You still playing? Am I saying good morning to you, Miss Wright? So as you guys can see, the sun is out. There's still dark clouds because it's raining somewhere, and that's a blessing. Hi, Tiny. Splashy girl is drinking water. Oh my God, not Splashy. Miss Wright is saying good morning to you, Emma. Emma, how are you doing? Are you experiencing any rain, any direction where you are? And normally when we are experiencing a storm, sometimes Florida get the rain. When Florida is experiencing a storm, sometimes Jamaica get the rain. So I'm wondering if there's any rain there. Oh, nice, very nice. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Well, keep checking it. You guys might have a little rain, but if it do rain and it rains heavily, you can do what we were told to do, stay inside. Some of us can work from home. In Jamaica, everything is kind of closed, so the government kind of give us a little holiday to stay in. And that is awesome. I'm gonna end the live stream soon, guys. So we're gonna make it to maybe an hour. Yeah, because we're gonna do an hour live stream today, and then we end it. Guys, the rain is coming down a little bit heavier. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm not gonna bother stay the whole hour. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye everyone.